From the Storm Team Weather Lab, KAMC meteorologist Jacob Riley.
Well, good Wednesday morning as we head into your afternoon hours here. Already pretty warm here across portions of the Lone Star State. Out here in West Texas, sitting a little more comfortable than some areas. 85 in Lubbock, 85 in Amarillo right now as well. Notice down in Laredo, 90 in Brownsville as well, and already 90 degrees in Beaumont. Pretty muggy down there ahead of Hurricane Laura, which is expected to make landfall very close to Beaumont later on tonight into early tomorrow morning. But back home, notice really not even a cloud in the sky. We are bone dry here in West Texas, but take a look at this beast out here in the Gulf of Mexico. This is the last 24 hours of what is now major Hurricane Laura. It was barely a hurricane yesterday morning, but now it definitely has a well-defined eye. You can see that develop early this morning, and that continuing to track on off here towards the Louisiana and Texas state line. Hurricane Laura expected to make landfall as a Category 4 hurricane early in the morning hours tomorrow, and I have this area circled right here from Lake Charles to Cameron, back down over towards Lafayette, Louisiana. And the reason because of obviously this isn't going to impact any of us here directly, but the wordage and the verbiage that the National Hurricane Center is using is a very rare form that we don't see quite often. They're saying that this will be an unsurvivable storm surge moving inland for these areas later on tonight into tomorrow morning, including the city of Lake Charles. 15 to 20 feet of storm surge moving as far inland as 30 to 40 miles. So definitely a catastrophic, devastating storm is headed that way. That's why we see those hurricane warnings extend so far inland here for all of the counties in red. Tropical storm warnings all the way up to the Oklahoma-Arkansas border there. So this will be a very widespread, vast storm system to impact portions of the south central United States for several days. Now notice the Laura moving inland later tonight into early tomorrow morning, keeping that eye feature with it all the way through Arkansas until it moves on off into the Midwest. And this is the current forecast of Laura. Laura currently has sustained wind speeds of 125 miles an hour, only 5 miles per hour off from being a Category 4 hurricane. So it will likely be a Category 4 storm after its next update here later on this afternoon. But notice it's still, by the time it gets to Shreveport, Louisiana, a Category 1 hurricane. So this storm is going to still pack a punch pretty far inland. But back home, a lot calmer waters here at Lake Allen Henry. You can see the haze around the area still this afternoon, and we're going to keep that at least for the next couple of days. We have the system of high pressure just to our west. That's bringing in some smoke actually from out west in Colorado. But notice as Laura moves inland, we'll see a lot of sinking air on the west side of that. That sinking air combined with the sinking air from the high pressure system is really just going to warm us up a lot over the next couple of days. But next week, that's when we could see this low pressure system swing down through the Four Corners region, hopefully bringing us some better chances at rainfall. And if we're lucky enough, maybe even some cooler temperatures. But hey, nothing cool about the next 5 days. Okay, 104 by Friday, 100 Saturday, and on Sunday. That could give us a couple of days of breaking record warm temperatures here across the South Plains. And as we take a look at our forecast model, you'll be able to see maybe a few more showers and storms Saturday through Monday into Tuesday. But other than that, hey, somewhat of a rain chance, Kathleen, will be better than the none that we've had for the past several days. But before it gets here, we've got to deal with the heat. 104 Friday and 100 through Sunday. And then we'll see the word watch there Sunday through Tuesday for the possibility of those isolated showers and storms. But right now, we are here in West Texas. We're going to see that heat, but all eyes across the country really are focused on southeastern Texas and southwestern Louisiana as Hurricane Laura makes landfall later on today.
Yeah, absolutely. And of course, our thoughts and prayers with everyone down there. Jacob, as you mentioned, it hits close to home for both of us. So hoping everyone stays safe through this storm.
For sure.